Skibbly dibbly, wibbly bobbly.
Alrighty. You know the drill. 30-minute chess. I've got some energy today. We're going to get into this. I'm going to see what I can do. Going to talk my way through every move. We've got the white pieces. Going to go for our usual Italian game is what we tend to go for. He brings out his pawn. We're going to get the bishop developed anyway. Interesting. He's got like a... He's... I think this is called the Philidor defense, apparently. But it's sort of... kind of could transpose into a Sicilian type kind of thing. Let's see. What do I hate when people do this kind of thing? Maybe I just develop a pawn here and get my knight in towards over this area, maybe. Stops that, nice. I'd love to get my knight up here, but I obviously can't do that because it would just get chomped currently. So I'm gonna get this knight out and aim to get him sat in here. He is aiming for here with his knight, I'm assuming, or he's defending this, I suppose. If I hop in here and he takes, and I get in there with my bishop, it's a pretty nice place for it. I don't mind that all too much. We'll capture back with our bishop if he decides to take. He does. Now he expands on the queen side. He's making a lot of pawn moves. He's very underdeveloped. So I'd like to try and get some more developing moves out and ready. Maybe I castle here and start breaking open the center. Or do I want to bring this bishop here ready to push straight away? Or maybe this. Let's... I don't want to castle straight away because I can see that these are both aiming over here. Something like... he can't get the queen there anyway. Maybe I will castle here. Because he's already messed up this side. What is going on? I'm guessing he wants to move his bishop next move or something. Or he wants to move this, so he's moving. Intriguing. Should we prepare to just rip open the center? Or do we just sit up here and takes, or well, up here takes. I don't really want to sack my knight, so I'm going to get ready for it. He's getting ready to castle. Let's take here. He can't take back. Okay. Okay, wise. Now I'm thinking about Does sacking make any sense? On takes. This is still protected. And then I can take the next turn if I want to. Fine. Fine. Yeah, I assumed as much. Gets his castle off. But now do I just push? Like, push. Takes, unleashes the rook on my queen. Takes his check. Slides his king away. And then maybe I sack this bishop. Maybe, do I sack this bishop now? Or maybe push, takes with check, slides. Maybe I slide first. Slide first, takes. Yeah, this is here. Defends. Pushes, takes. Check. So slides, defends, pushes, takes with check, slides. I think this works better for me. I think this works better for me. And also, I really like this, because this is a problem. He's got to like swap his knight for it, I think, to make it to get rid of it. That's what I'm thinking of. Those are my attacking prospects. Okay. Smart. But now, obviously, this has created massive weaknesses in his king side. Do I now push? Do I take here? Or do I want to line my rook up here? The idea. And then go fall for that. So let's think about push. On takes, we get to take. And just further weakens his king side. Does bring his rook in immediately. But I'm okay with that, to be honest. Let's push. Because that pawn was hanging anyway. Well, it wasn't. But, like, you know, it's a weak pawn. Weak double pawn. Ooh, I could have played this, actually. It's pinned. This is pinned. I might now play this. I was thinking about, should I have played it on this side, maybe? Tear it away. And open up this side for some exchanges. But I'm assuming if I go here, he's going to take this way anyway. So I'm assuming takes. Maybe he doesn't. He could go that way, but then maybe I'm sacking the bishop. There we go. He moves this thing over. Do I just want to make it really annoying and block everything up over here? Or do I want to start ripping things open? On takes. Surely I want to start ripping things open over here. Yeah, a locked up situation means he gets more time to sort out his position, which is what I don't want to give him. I don't want to give him time to sort out his situation. Let's just make my king weak if I do that. Shall we develop our dark square bishop? We can get our rook out now into the fray. It's putting pressure over here, putting pressure here still. No, I could trade for that. But then that lets the rook get out too easily. No, I don't want that. Where can this knight go? Can go here, which is kind of annoying. Let's attack the queen, perhaps. So yeah, if I go here, takes. He's no attacking this, but I could trade that off. Well, actually, yeah, let's do this. Because on takes, the rooks, this is pinned. This is pinned, actually. Protects it. Nice. This is now hanging, right? Alrighty. Sweet. He got scared of losing his rook. I lost his knight instead. He's now aiming here. That is... Ooh, that's almost a nasty pin. If I take this... he's going to take here. So maybe I just reinforce with my rook. Reinforce my rook. If he takes here, it's a nasty, nasty pin. Oh, he's doubling up on it. Fair enough. Now, this is hanging. If I take there, and he takes here, then I get to go check. Think this is good for us. Drop a bishop and 2 pawns, I want to say. Yep. So then we got our check in here. Let's make sure there's no shenanigans. Check is down. Okay, how do I play this? Do I just sack my rook? Takes. Here, and attack his rook, something like that. So I just take here, for example. Take there. If he takes back, then this is a bit of a pain. Let's think. Takes here. On this, takes to. It's protected. It's fine. Let's take with the pawn. If he tries to pressure my rook, I put pressure on his rook. And I've got promoting threats. Because to threaten my queen, I just give him a check. A reality check. I'm like, Give him that check. Or you can slide. You can trade queens if you want, but that's a bad idea. That's what I assumed he would do. Now, I take here, I'm assuming. Yep, put the pressure on the rook. Now I get to move this pawn up. And he resigns. And he resigns. He saw the futility of his efforts. Saw the futility, the inevitability of my win. 87.2% accuracy. rated 1,850. I'm playing good chess. I'm playing good chess. You give me time when I play good chess. See, I should have prepared the attack on the center. Okay, good to know. So when I see this, it's attack on the center time. Okay, it wanted me to completely undermine its structure instead. If he does that. That's a good move anyway. Oh, and then I'm just attacking his rook. I get a tempo on his rook. I see. Okay. Wants me to take outside. The push was the right idea. Let's see what would have happened if I pushed. Takes. Takes a check. And you just carry on from there, but it's just weakened his position a bunch. Okay. Right. Good to know. Don't wanted that yet. Trade was good. Ooh, it wanted me to sack. Why can't he take? Oh, because I'm going here. Wow, okay. Wanted me to attack the queen straight away. Free knight. Ooh. So if I had gone up. If he takes with his pawn. Interesting. Okay. It's because he doesn't want trades. I see. Alright. And then after this I was basically just Gucci. Fantastic. Right. Let us get into game 2. And then after game 2, I'm going to get some lunch. With the white pieces again. We've got our book moves here. This is a lovely Italian game. Oh yeah, lovely, lovely. Out comes the knight. Okay. We just break in that center. Lovely. Knight check. In comes the knight. Out comes the knight. Castling. Wait, castle. No, this feels like a mistake. Force takes. He wants to jump in here. I see. So if I just... If I castle, and he takes, and I take, and he jumps in here. Surely that's a mistake anyway. If I force, and he takes, and I take, and he jumps in here, that's checkmate. So, I'm going to force it. Let's see what he does. If he tries to keep the pin, then I just castle. Interesting. If he brings the knight out now, I just castle also. No, if he brings the knight out now, I just take the bishop. Brings the knight out, I just take the bishop. You can take either one of those, whichever one he wants. Then I castle, he takes my knight, I take, he takes. And we transpose into our normal ideas. As long as I keep my head on here, I'm pretty sure my knowledge of the Italian game is better than this guy's. So let's see, if he plays this, plays queen out. I'm just gonna take that. Okay. Then I believe I just play forward, he plays here. I play back and defend, I believe is the move. It's there instead. Oh, that's good actually. It stops me from playing here to defend. I play check. I would like to have castled. I would like to be castled by now. Because I'm unsure of these lines. And now on takes. On takes. He gets the bishop. But I get to fuck up with the structure, but he just gets the castle over there and he's fairly okay. Maybe I keep this here. On pushes, we drop back here. He takes a castle. Takes. Interesting. Want to push? Where can that knight go? Can't go to either of those if he wants to move first. Can't go to either of those. So I'll take it. So let's kick the knight. If he takes, I take. This is interesting. I've not seen these lines. Apparently this is... Oh, no. Earlier it was the Duke of Piano main line. But I'm intrigued by some of these choices. I wasn't expecting the queen trade so early. But he's not got a bad position. He's developed. His pawns are tidy, as opposed to mine. I guess it's my fault. I didn't see the queen trade coming. I should have seen that. Okay. Just wants to mess up my pawns a bit more. Fair enough. Okay, so I'm assuming I see him take back here. Maybe a rook to attack. It does do that. Okay. Now. Do I want to push? Because on takes, and castles, that stops me from castling. So do I just want a castle, perhaps? On castle and takes. Yeah, castle. On takes, I go here. He has to move the knight and he can't save this pawn. I wouldn't be surprised if he just castled. If he does castle and his rook's there and I push and he takes, I take, he takes. Okay. Okay, if I go here, he's just going to take this pawn. But then I can check. And he has to move his king, he loses castle and rights. Okay. Can't go here, I take, can't go here, I take. Can take that, can go there. Don't really care, I don't think. Can go there, can go there. Protects his knight. Okay, smart. I'm going to stop him from castling. He can now go here with his knight if he wants. So I can't go here with my rooks, because if he goes here, then it's actually attacking them, which is kind of annoying. I'm keeping his rook in the his king in the center though, which is good, and I like that. I also have this next move, which allows him to castle, yes, but then on push, slides down, slides across, slides over. Okay, not as simple as I was hoping for there. He can, of course, castle this way, which instantly puts the rook in line with this. Or he could do that. If I push here and he takes, and I take and he takes, I then get to take here. I like the look of that. Go down here and takes. I get to go here with a tempo. He gets to go here with check. I want to do this first, maybe. Attacking the knight that way. Because then castles, takes, just takes. Maybe this is a move. Can't take, because you're protecting the knight. Does that work for me? No, you can't take, he has to stay there. What's the most annoying thing you could do? You can't check me. You go here, I guess. Let's do it. Let's do it. Castles. Takes. He loses his knight. Castles. Okay. Takes. He's just going to keep his knight, his king in the centre, isn't he? Okay, so now I don't need to worry about trying to stop his king from castling. So I can just get my rook in the centre here, behind this, I think. Here. On takes, I just go here. can no longer get that check in because this is still here. So where can he go? He can take this. Not ideal. So I go here, he goes here, he goes here, takes this, I go here. He would have to castle or something to protect his king. I'm taking here. Then I'm doubling up my rooks. Okay. We're okay. We're okay with that. This is a interesting game. Middle game without queens. We're all equal except for he's got 2 pawns that I don't have. These 2 pawns. This being a passed pawn. Obviously I've got a passed pawn with a rook behind it. And a bishop protecting it. Question is, can I convert? Can I convert? I want to say I've got a better position. Got this in between move. He gets another 2 pawns, and then this side is just completely open. But then I'm coming up here. And he does it inside. I'm going here. So I'm just gonna go straight here now. He can take, but it's not. It's a fork on these there, which whatever, fine. Protects here. So I go. I take this one. Now. If I take here, he has to take here to protect his knight again. Maybe I take this first so that I can open up this line. On takes. I move here. And on takes, I go here. So attacking the knight and this. Oh, I could have just taken it straight away, actually. Shit. Now he has the option to push. Which could be very bad for me. I made a mistake. I should have taken that. Oh, he made a mistake. Okay. Cool. Get this cool move. This cool swag super move. Super swag, super cool move. If he moves back, I push. And then we're chilling. Didn't think about that super swag epic move though, did I? If I take here, well, I don't need to actually. I don't need to move it. So I get my king involved, right? Yeesh. Yeesh. Didn't think I fuck again. Here, I didn't think about how quickly the king could just get involved and be like, nope. I still think that might have been one of my best moves anyway. That's cool. This is problematic. Can I force a win? He wants to go here. And the next move he's got it. What can I do? Do I have to keep my piece on the board? I do, don't I? Damn. If he goes here, that's a check anyway. I just walked straight into it. Now he gets to take. And now it's all but too easy for him. I'll go here. I need to keep the bishop on the board because I can't fight against these pawns with just a king and a pawn, you know what I mean? It's not possible, dude. It's not possible. But to be honest, we had a decent start to the game. He just played it very well. Yeah, what do I do here? He's got me in one of them sug and fug situations. Is my idea. Even though all he has to do is move and he's okay. Some move, yeah. I'm gonna have to go chase. Just try not to get forked as well. Um, Pretty sure this is a pretty clear loss. Here stops the king from coming towards me. Uh, Trying to set up like some sort of blockade over here. Because if the king starts coming over, I have this move to protect these two. The king can't come over actually because the knight would be hanging. So I need to make some sort of move here. Now it's between the king here and this up. And I kind of want to save this up. Do I go king here maybe? No, because that's a fork that I don't want. So I've got to go here. We go back to here, threaten the knight again. If he pushes, we take. If he pushes, we take. We can't take. Oh. If he pushes, we chase, I guess. Yeah. Shit, I made the wrong move order. I thought I was covering this square. I can go here for a check. I'll move up. Yeah, if he moves down, then I move here. This is sticky. He's got 12 minutes to think through his options as well, which doesn't help. But we'll move 45 here. Here is where I went wrong. Did well to get that move in. Don't know about this whole section. As soon as he took that, I should have gone and taken the other pawn. That was another mistake I made. If I go here now, there's a fork, don't want that. He wants to go here for check, doesn't he? I go here. Now what does he want? Guessing something along those lines. I really can't do much here. Stop him from coming here. He's just going to go there instead, I guess. In for that. Can't stop him doing it anyway, because either way he's got those squares active. Yeah. This just loses to this push. On here I have to go back. I can't go here because this attacks both. I can't get here to stop that. There's not much I can really do here. That's all I've got. He should take with his king, because then I can't move my king. Yeah. Okay, I guess I can get a little forkaroo on him. Each protects. There's just nothing I can do. It's well played to him. For opponents, I can't even go here either. Suddenly I see the stalemate's what I want for me. That's all I can aim for. I don't know how, but if I go here, if he goes here, oh no, I can go here because that's, yeah. Bosh. What can you do? Good game from our opponent. Let's get into this review because I'm interested here. I'm interested. I played at 75.2%, he played 82.9%, I played 1,450 rated, he played 1,750 rated. Let's start the review. These are all book moves. See, this was a mistake. I just castle. I knew I should just castle. Okay. So on this, and takes. It's saying it would rather that. It wants a long castle. Wow. Wow, okay. Yeah, see, this stuff I'm familiar with. This move wasn't even the right move. Carlston would have been. Like I said, I wanted to get castled. I knew I wanted to get castled. Should have just taken the pawn. Should have taken that pawn. Just not particularly well played throughout. And that's where I missed. I knew I had that miss there. Should have taken the other way. Interesting. And that's where I made the fatal error. I should have just taken there. Because the thing, this was still, that's not what I wanted to do. This, and then get the king into the game. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. and we end up losing that second game. But to be honest, good first game, instructive second game. I feel like we've learnt some things, so we shall take that with us into tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Hasta pronto, amigos.